Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? Let's see who we have in here so far. Rusty Iron Projects made it. What's going on, brother? Gordon Walker's here. GOB. What's going on, brother? How we doing? Hey, Torp.
Poor
I don't know how anybody could stand on 2 feet of ice and fish all day. I'd freeze. My poor feet get cold.
Tim Windsor. Rick.
Tim. Cool, man. Everybody's coming in.
Happened.
Huh?
I don't know what just happened.
What's the matter?
Swamp Thing's here. Big job.
Big job,
Bleezy,
Ford.
Kevin L.
Everybody's coming in. What's up, Kevin? How we doing? Swamp Thing. What's going on? Randy Ryan. Cool.
Thanks, Tim.
Paul White made it. What's happening,
Hey,
Paul?
White.
How's everybody doing?
I keep losing my chat.
You did. James Campbell. What's going on, Tweety Bird?
Tweety.
Thanks for coming in, buddy. Steve, what's going on, man? I used to work with Tweety. We still work at the same place, just different
Hey,
shops.
there's Steve.
Hey, Steve, what's up, man?
Robbie's here. No pickles this week, Robbie.
Well,
hey, too, babe.
we have pickles. I probably should have brought them. I got hot pickles this time.
Oh, yeah, they're hot.
They're good. But I do, my head starts to
Mr.
sweat when I
Reed.
eat them.
Mr.
But they're
Reed.
good. Yo, what's going on? Grady made it. What's happening, buddy?
Two, babe. Did you get two, babe?
Two Babe Jenkins. What's going on, man? Lonnie's here. Chaz. Peace. I'm pretty sure that we've pretty much everybody we've seen so far. Did we miss anybody? I sure hope not.
Terry. Henry.
What's
What's for dinner tonight, Henry?
Isn't it pizza night Friday nights? Pizza?
No, pizza night's Saturday night.
Oh, Saturday.
PPSS.
Yo,
how are you feeling?
Hope you're feeling better, Rick.
Are you out of the hospital?
Yeah, he got out the other day.
Well, you didn't tell me.
I thought I did.
How am I supposed to know if you don't tell me?
I thought I did.
I'm going to just smack him in the head.
Ooh, he's having Chinese tonight. Tim is.
Ooh, Chinese sounds good.
Yo, Mark Hedgeville, West Virginia. How you doing, brother?
That's good, PPSS. We're glad you're here too.
Absolutely. So, not out of parts on the car, but this weekend I'm going to catch.
One is here.
One. I'm going to catch the passenger side exhaust system up and get it back to the back tire, the same place as the driver's side is right now. I'm waiting on fittings. I just ordered a couple more. We made a change. My buddies actually stopped by tonight and they got a good feel for stuff and
Tony G.
They think the same thing as me. Instead of going in there with a 90, I'm just going to double 45 with about an 8-inch nipple in between and just kind of snake up behind. It gives me a lot more room by the tire. I get over 2 inches instead of less than an inch.
Don's Hot Rod Garage.
Don, what's going on? And I'm not going to be right on top of the ladder bars anymore. We totally avoid them shooting it up a little bit.
Pizza night for Swamp Thing. I think pizza's night is Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. We had takeout tonight. I had a pizza steak.
Oh, big job. That sucks.
I probably shouldn't have had that, but I had one anyway. Let's see.
Big Job has a torn rotator cuff and bicep surgery is going to be soon. Hey, Tweety Bird, how you doing? Did you check the mail today?
Yes, I checked the mail today. Is Frank in here? I think we got a late card from Frank. I didn't see Frank.
Chris.
But I think this is a card. So since it's a Christmas card and it's already past Christmas, I'm going to open it. We might have to tell Frank to rewind to watch.
Oh, thanks, Tweety.
But coming from Canada, it's understandable that it's a little late. Sometimes the mail gets behind.
He doesn't tell me anything.
What do you mean?
Tweety said he's been asking about me. PPSS is out of the hospital. You don't tell me crap.
I tell you everything. Maybe you should pay closer
You
attention.
think you tell me stuff.
I tell her everything. Sometimes it goes in one ear, out the other.
Oh,
Yo.
Turbo's here.
What's going on, Andy?
So, one, according to BW, we didn't get any mail.
No, nothing today. I got this like 2 days ago from Frank, and it's a Christmas card that came late. Truck just like he's working on. He has a Fargo just like Andy's doghouse.
That's right, Robbie. I need to know.
Merry Christmas and all the best in 2023 from Frank and Kim Hall. Very nice.
Ooh, at Costco. What should Turtle get at Costco? You like those soups?
Oh yes. I don't have a box down here, but they're almost like a ramen noodle, Japanese soup. You get 6 in a box. Oh, I'm addicted to them. They're like it's ramen noodle, but it has a lot of scallions and peppers and chicken. And oh man, are they good! I got a whole freezer full of them. I take one almost every day for work.
A chicken. The meatloaf dinners are pretty good.
They're all right. You didn't like it last time.
Well, last time it wasn't that good.
I like the enchiladas. Kim don't like them.
No.
So when maybe once a month or once every 2 months, I'll get a tray of them, and my son comes over and we split them, and she just eats something
else. What else is good there? Bananas. You can get a whole thing of bananas for like $1.49. The dried mango is good.
You like weird stuff.
The dried mango is really good.
I always get it's not great for me, but I get the trail mix.
Shaky.
It's the one thing I allow myself. Shaky, I that text you sent me earlier, there's a guy on the internet. You guys Rick follows him. You might too on Facebook.
I like
that Rick Garrett just sent, or not Rick, Michael Garrett. He just sent out a tack, same thing, Don Garlett's tack, and he's getting it restored. So I'm kind of like following to see. Is that place that you showed me? I did not visit the website, but I think is it Tennessee? Because there's a big outfit in Tennessee that everybody uses, especially for the Don Garlett tacks.
I'm trying to think what else. Bananas. I like the little tomatoes.
What, you're still on the Costco shopping?
Yeah, because he said we got bananas. They were almost out here.
$1.48 for a big thing of bananas. How can you say no? At least that's all they are here.
Robbie, I like all Mexican food except for enchiladas. I do not like enchiladas. I just don't like the sauce.
It's true, Randy. She likes weird stuff, including me, and I'm pretty weird.
Yes, we have no bananas, Turbo. Yes, that's from Robbie. Hey, Michigan Muscle Car.
Yo, what's up, Herb? Thanks for coming in, man. Let's see here.
Did we get mail after you came home? Do I need to go check the mail? Because one wants me to go check the mail.
Go check it again, honey. I checked it after work, and the only thing that was in there was a bunch of junk mail, a bunch of mailings.
One.
You can check it again, but sometimes it's weird, man. It's like we don't have a regular mail carrier anymore. Sometimes the mail comes twice, not at all. But I swear I checked it after work, but that was at 3:30. Yo, Josh, what's going on, man? I don't know what's everybody going to be working on this weekend. I'm like I said, I'm going to just try to get the passenger side of the exhaust caught up with the driver's side. I got the most extensive piece is the collector, shortening that up and turning that 45 into like a 22 and a half, and heating it up with a torch and bending it till it's tight and I can weld it up. That's what I'm doing. Actually, I just remembered my buddy Bob from work, Bob Farrell, Tweety Bob Farrell's coming over tomorrow. I got to do an aluminum weld job for him. Maybe I'll video it. I haven't welded on that machine. I haven't used aluminum on that machine in like 2 years, but it should work out fine. It just makes a weird noise. It's like I'm used to the steady hum at work when I'm aluminum welding. Here at the house, it's like it's like almost like a pulse. but I laid beads with it before in aluminum, so I'm sure it won't be a problem. It's I think he wants me to weld up. I think it's one of those ladders, but I think it's aluminum ladders for like a dock because they got a boat ramp and a boat dock where they have a trailer for camping in the summer. He wants it. He wants me to repair it now, and he's going to send it out and get it powder coated. So maybe if I get it running and going, maybe I'll make a little short, running a couple beats, and then you guys can hear the noise I'm talking about. It's pretty wild. It's like it's just the Eastwood machine. It's not like my miller at work's just like whoa. This thing's like whoa whoa whoa. What are you doing? Did you have any mail?
No mail.
I told you there was no mail. I checked it at 3:30.
Well, I checked all the mail that you just throw on the table too.
And it was just a bunch of junk, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But how many times have you thrown stuff on the table that hasn't been junk?
Not very often.
Oh my
God. One does not like our mailman. I don't have the same one enough to like or dislike one. That's the problem. It's not like it used to be. We used to have a steady mailman for years. The same guy. Hey, how you doing?
Oh.
This and that. Now it's a different person every day, almost. And even whenever the same person comes for like 2 weeks, man, head down. They don't want to say hello or
Hey, Josh.
or shoot the breeze anymore like they used to.
That's because we're their last stop, and then we're the last route on the way home.
That can be true, Randy Rhyme, but remember, happy spouse, happy house. So it's not just the one.
Whatever. You know what he did the other day? He came in and he's like, I might have to spend some money because I don't know what size fittings I need. And I'm like, no, you're not spending money to get parts you're never going to use. And he's like, and I was kidding, but he was like,
She wasn't kidding. She's cheap.
She was like, he's like, don't stress me. I'm stressed out. Don't stress me out. And I'm like, I really don't care that you're stressed out about your stupid car.
Should I start two?
Yeah, go ahead. What did Tony G say that he wants me to go back and check?
Go back and check what?
Tony G said, go back and check.
From her.
What he said. So Turler took out his earphone, so he's blasting BW's Garage in Costco now.
That's hilarious.
Shaky, give me like 6 numbers because I'm going to send BW out after the show to get a ticket for tonight. What is it up to? Like 900 million?
What? The lottery's getting high again?
Yeah, it's up to like 900 million.
Maybe I should go get a ticket.
I forget what it. I'm checking the news right now. I'm pretty sure
There's so many states involved now. It gets so high so fast, and even winning in your state's tough anymore.
I
You
don't
hear
know which one it is.
what was it? The last one? Somebody in California won that big one, that $1 billion one.
It's almost to $1 billion. It's at like 900 and some million.
Well, Robbie, that's what he said. Almost $1 billion again. I guess I'll play when it gets to $1 billion.
No, Mega Millions. Mega Millions at nearly $1 billion 9 hours ago. Shaky, send me like 6 numbers and a Powerball.
Here. He just sent his ticket. That's great, man.
Oh yeah, I like the MRI machine though, even though it does make a lot of weird noises.
Does that go off tonight or tomorrow?
Tonight?
Oh, it's too late because I would run over because I have like $80 in scratch off tickets upstairs.
It doesn't go off until 11.
Yeah. Are you going to check them? Because that's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, you really just got to check if you hit the Powerball.
I guess. No, there's more to it than that, especially if you played a multiplier and all that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Yubi.
Tony's welding on the Willie's frame.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Like I said, yeah, that's what all I'm going to be doing is screwing around welding. Like I said, my buddy from work's coming over tomorrow. I'm going to weld a aluminum ladder up for him, and I could just try to get the passenger side exhaust system caught up to the driver's side while I wait for the fittings. And that's what Kim was talking about. It's like I hated them 90s. It was going to be a mess, and I messed around with it. I shortened the pipe and I tweaked a 45 up in there, and it just shoots right up in, and it gave me a ton of room. I'm swimming in room now.
That's a shame, Don. You lost by a missed field goal. At least you didn't bet with one. You might have had to send
You
them.
know, you're probably right. I probably should try to do that. Maybe one day this week. I was going to try to do it in the next week or two, but I would like to. I need to see if I can get Phil to come over and we can straighten out and finish the wiring, and so I can cold start it right off the key, so I can key start it. I do have the trigger though. I could hook the trigger back up.
Here you go, Shaky. Just in case you missed it, he's bad with this.
There's a lot of stuff hooked up now, though. I don't want to fry anything, so I gotta make sure.
Randy wants to know what the best advice for welding aluminum.
Oh, cleanliness. Cleanliness. You can never. Your aluminum will never be clean enough. I don't care how clean you clean it. It can be cleaner. Clean.
Spray bomb. We have pickles upstairs. They're hot pickles this week, but we didn't bring them down.
A lot of people will tell you. I used to believe 100% in using the green tungsten. I forget that. It's on the top of my head right now, but I use the red now. I used to use thoriated only, and now I use the regular. And I read about it, and the regular is just fine. So I use that now. I keep a nice sharp point. I used to ball up my aluminum. Now I use a sharp point on my tungsten. I like to control my heat with the foot pedal, so I don't just. A lot of people like to use the local. It goes right to 200. So yeah, control your heat. Don't dip your tungsten. If you do dip your tungsten in aluminum, stop. Immediately stop. It's like in steel, you might be able to get away with it. You shouldn't, but you might be able to get away with it. Aluminum, you immediately pollute the puddle and you'll just make a mess, and it'll keep making a mess, and you'll keep trying to fix it, and you're just going to pile trash on top of trash. And that's when you see all those boogery looking welds. Yeah, like I said, maybe I'll, like tomorrow, maybe before my buddy gets here, I might have a small piece or two laying out in the garage area. Maybe them pipes that I'm not using for tracks anymore. Maybe I'll run a couple passes on them just to warm up. And,
Is Thor your dog Michigan muscle car? He said Thor has surgery on the 24th, and that's a priority as of now.
Absolutely, buddy.
Lonnie's got your back. He said he's got the winning ticket in his pocket, and he'll buy you some fittings.
There you go.
What kind of surgery does he have to have?
I have 6 45s coming. I got 2 more pieces of pipe coming. I probably only needed 1 more, but I didn't want to come up short.
Hey, Harry.
What's up, Harry? So I got 2 pieces. I got 2 pieces of 3-inch pipe coming just in case. And a couple more hangers. I haven't even started bending the hangers. I might start doing that this weekend. Start, heating them up and bending them in a J shape to weld on to the pipes. Because I got a 6-pack of black heat paint for the exhaust, because I didn't get the stainless. I just got steel, and it's already starting to rust in some places. So I'll get it all sanded out, heat it up with a torch, and spray paint it black. I'm going to try to camo it. I was going to do it white. The black was actually Kim's idea, just to kind of tuck it up in there and hide everything like against the frame.
Well, good luck to Thor. I hope everything goes well. Did you decide on a custom signature exhaust?
Well, I don't understand the question. I just got 3-inch pipe, and I'm going to put it together. and the thrust, I didn't get like thrusters per se. They are thrusters, but they're what brand are they? FX. I'll look on the box when I go out to the garage tomorrow. What's the muffler name? Begins with an M.
Meineke?
No, no, no. What size T-shirt? He's asking for a friend. I'm an extra large, just an XL. And do you want it? What are you, honey? XL or do you want the bigger one, double X? Kim, what?
Magnaflow. Magnaflow?
Magnaflow, yeah, the Magnaflow version of thrusters. They're called FX. They're stainless. Maybe I don't paint them. We'll see.
One said, sorry, Rockhead. You wanted to do something unique in your own, not a cookie cutter exhaust system.
Exactly. I'm straight back, and instead of dumping in front of the tires, I want to dump behind the tires because I don't want a chance for the exhaust to come up into the cabin. I don't want a mosquito catcher. Matter of fact, Big Block King I was talking to him, like I think we brought it up like 2 weeks ago in live. I was talking to him, and he's thinking about moving his back there because his are in front of the tire right now, and he said it gets bad sometimes. So I'm just gonna put it behind there and dump it behind the tires instead of in front of. And it took some thinking because man, there's no room right there. It's like fender wells, they come out and they're on the outside of the frame. So, but like I said, my one buddy, I talked to him down at All Phase, my buddy Kevin, and then he said he'd come over one day, and him and
that's
him,
right, Chris. It smells.
Him and Mike both came over today. They both looked at it. And it's like, yeah, you got it. It's a little tight at the frame, but if you just move it just so, it'll go. And like I said, when I come back around, if the pipe don't quite go far enough, he's going to take me up to the Meineke guy who has who can bend the pipe if I need it bent a little bit, because I want it to come out right, a little bit, about 6 inches behind the back tire on a slight angle.
Everybody knew Magnaflow except you.
I know it. It's just like, it's on the tip. I know what I bought. I bought them. It's just it was brain freeze, dude. I'm 53, man. It's like me and my buddy at work talk about it all the time. It's like, man, it's just like it's right there, and you getting it out of your mouth sometimes. It's you guys know. Come on, you guys are in your 50s too. Quit teasing me. You do the same stuff. Walk into a room and forget why you walked in there. And I'm telling you, lately, the last couple of weeks, I'm spending more time looking for stuff I just had in my hand.
That's been the last 20 years. What are you talking about?
I just had the thing in my hand, and it's like, what the hell did I do? I have no idea. And I'm a slob, so my tools are everywhere. Oh. Yeah, it does hurt a little bit. But I got to tell you, Randy, I feel so much better. It's tough, and sometimes it's hard, but I feel
it's his glasses constantly. I finally put a bowl on the table right by the door so he could put his keys in there, and he still loses them.
No. I keep
you have left them in the door how many times?
Once in a while, but I do a lot better since the bowl. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Well,
but your glasses, no.
Well, I haven't lost my glasses in a long time, honey. It's been a long time since I lost my glasses. I lose my safety glasses all the time. Constantly rooting around the shop for them. Every table in the shop is just full of junk right now. But it's slowly getting off the tables because it's getting put on the car. It's slowly happening.
Yeah, they're on his head right now, so he'll probably ask me where his glasses are as soon as the show's done.
I smoked a lot of weed in high school, man. I'm telling you, my developmental years. That's probably what happened.
Probably went to the store for an apple and left the store without the apple. Everybody wants to know. Well, we know that they're on your head because I just told you. But everybody's like, do you know where your glasses are right now?
Yeah, I know where my glasses are right now. Let's see. What else do we got going on?
I don't know. You've been in the garage a lot.
I have been. It's like I'm trying to get stuff done. As soon as the exhaust stuff gets here, then I'll order the fuel system stuff, and that's not going to be much. And then all I'll have to do at that point is my buddy. And in fact, we just talked about it when he was here. Kevin's going to come over one weekend, and we're going to fix my mistakes when I cut through the brake lines with the grinder. He come over and helped me. The brakes were done. They were done, and I wrecked that job. Well, I'm gonna do them
Mr. D
again.
funded his first engine by weed.
Yeah. The Navy cured me of it, Grady. I found out after I was done with it that I'm plenty weird without it. I didn't need it, but the Navy introduced me to the wonderful world of alcohol. So it took me a little while before I didn't like that much neither anymore. Well, not like I like it, but I don't really
Night,
drink
poor
anymore.
possum. Hope you feel better.
Yeah, take care, Rick. I hope you feel better too, man. Get plenty of rest, man.
Spraybomb wants to know, are you going to wrap around the front door panels?
Probably. It's looking really good. And I love the way the back panels came out. The only thing I don't like, and is that Lawan. It was warpy when I got it, so I'm gonna have to secure it really tight. So I might. Somebody brought up Masonite. I might look at getting Masonite and doing it again because I got 3 bottles of Raptor left.
There you go, Rip.
And when I finally get the dang floor on the Nova welded up, I'm going to wrap the line in there. So next time I get the Raptor out, I'll just spray all that stuff.
Your babe likes the Raptor liner.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's good. Any of you people anybody can spray that stuff.
Hey, Desert Rat.
Yo, what's up, Mike? It's not bad.
Infamous Nova. We have an Infamous Nova sitting in the backyard rotting away right now.
Oh, it is not. Stop it. It was rotten when we bought it.
I'm trading it for a 64 Malibu.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You're not trading anything. You can get a 64 Malibu, but you're going to pay through the nose for it. She likes 64 Malibus now. For some reason, she saw a picture of one, and now she wants a 64 Malibu.
I like it.
I like them too, but they're very expensive. And you know what sucks is when I bought the Z28, there was like 2 or 3 of them, and they weren't very high back then. They were like, you get really
that was
nice.
30 years ago.
My Z28 was not 30 years ago.
That Z28.
Yeah, because I almost went to Delaware to look at a 64 Malibu.
Thank you, Don. See, Don said that's a great year.
Oh, they're beautiful cars. The ones around here, though, they're either complete train wrecks, Don, or they're done to the. You're going to spend 40 grand.
Mr. B says 65 has more style.
They're both.
Robbie
nice
has
cars.
a 65 El Camino.
Very
That's
nice.
nice, Robbie.
Very nice.
Thanks, Kevin. I think they're cool too.
They are cool.
But Kevin likes Novas.
Yeah, Kevin's a Nova guy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that would be. Wouldn't you like to go back in time, Chaz? First car my dad bought new was a 64 Malibu.
very nice. And it's like, like I said, around here, they're either perfect and you're going to spend 40 grand to even get close to one, or they're complete train wrecks and they still want $8 grand, 10 grand for them. People are out of their minds right now. It's
You
like,
gotta go to Canada. Tarlo said, watch some TV Speed Shop. He only works on complete train wrecks.
well, and I got you. I've seen Turlo. I've seen every episode, some of them twice. But it's not the prices around here. People are insane. They want so much money for garbage, and it's like, get out of here. I'm not spending.
So we should just go to Canada and find it in Canada and drive it back or have it sent back. First of all, the dollar exchange rate is a lot better.
As soon as I get really deep into the Nova, then we'll start looking at
65
something.
Impala, that's nice too.
We'll do just like we did with the Nova. As soon as I get deep into the Nova, or like we did with the 55. Now I'm deep into that. We got the Nova waiting, and then we'll have something else waiting when we get into the Nova. Square peg, round hole, blame the hammer. Run it by Dan. I don't know one. Uncle Tony accused him of stealing a watch this morning. All right. It's just like I was looking
I
last.
saw your 64 Bel Air, Chaz. I saw the video. Did you see that? It was out today.
Well, I really wasn't on YouTube today, so I'll have to look after we're done. The 66s. I like the 66 grill, Terry. I always did. I really thought they were really cool. It's like, the 71 has the best tail lights. Everybody knows, a lot of people love the 70, and they always put the 71 bumper and tail lights in the package tray back, or in the back of this. And it is cool, but it's not correct.
It's time.
Oh, it is time. Oh my goodness, we're a minute past. All right, well, we got stickers. Same as last week. We got a fill the bucket, and we got a photo picture of the car sticker photo picture car, and fill the bucket. All right, Kim has drawn a number. I don't know. We'll have to ask Henry about that. I don't remember that. I need a number between 1 and 50.
Chris got it.
1 and 50. Chris won. Game's over. First guess was Chris. Show him the thing, honey. Well, I do talk too much, but I have to talk, or it'll be dead air. Now, give me this thing. You're being really nasty tonight. I want you.
I'm
Yes,
not.
you have.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, we're gonna have problems pretty soon. 49. It was the first number guess. Henry, did we ever pull 49? I don't remember 49 ever coming out. Chris, do I have Chris? Yes, we have Chris. Kim knows. She sent out all the Christmas cards. All right, so Chris, expect your stickers in the mail in the next few days. You're not too far away. You should get them probably Tuesday or Wednesday. It's rigged. Shaky's saying it's rigged. The guy who wins almost every week said it's rigged. You were the first number guess, dude. You had 49. Whammo, right up.
That's new, Henry said.
Brand new.
Has the first guest ever won? I don't know of the first one. Maybe like the second or third.
I don't know. I remember a couple people winning really fast, but never the first guess. That's pretty wild. I thought, nobody's going to get this. Chris was like, 49.
Shaky. He wants to know if you gave him the number.
He might have.
Deseret wants to know if you're going to start that gasser anytime soon.
Pretty soon. Like I said, Don was saying about doing a cold start. I could set up for a cold start, I guess. I mean, I just got to watch. I got a lot of wires laying all over the place, and I got to make sure nothing gets chewed up if I do. And but I mean, it wouldn't take much to pop it off, and put a little something in the carburetor. Maybe I'll coax Phil into it next time he comes.
Bye, Josh.
Take it easy, Josh. Remember last time Phil was the fuel delivery system. He had to hold the funnel up and
You gotta get Phil up there.
Oh, get Phil the bucket going up in there. Yeah, I guess there's no reason why it wouldn't pop off. Take it easy, Josh. Thanks for coming in, man.
I wonder how Josh's house is coming. I wonder if he's all moved in.
See, I thought he was already all the way in.
Well, yeah. It takes a while to get everything set up and organized and everything in its place.
6-7 months ago, I imagine so. Yeah, that's a good question.
Kevin L said, let's hear those horses run, BW.
Oh, yeah.
Sonny did a pretty good cold start on this 57.
Oh, yeah, that...
according to you.
Yeah, I listened to it. It was only 30 degrees out there. Now, it's going into the 20s this weekend here, but 40s during the day. So we've had a really mild winter. We had one super
jinx
cold
us.
streak. Yeah, I don't want to jinx it because
It's only going to be 29 tonight.
it was a little cold when we were out
Saturday into Sunday.
When Kevin and Mike came over, the wind was blowing into the shop. I had the doors open and it was cold.
It's only the 20s at night, Spray Bomb. It's the 40s during the day, which for January is pretty good. Oh, okay, Robbie. 80 here tomorrow.
You know what you're going to get sticker shock on when I have to buy it? Car battery. Do you guys see how much car batteries are now? What the heck's going on? I was looking at cells yesterday or the day before. My God, what happened? It's like, it's insane.
Louisiana, Randy. The worst part of growing old is the cold. You're right, Terry.
Ooh, Chris's phone's down to 1%. Exactly, Chaz. They're a couple $100 now. It's like, what the heck's going on?
Hey, David Holloway.
So Kevin L just bought a
245.
245, and that's a regular car battery.
210 for Shaky's truck.
It's insane.
Robbie said Costco has good prices.
I'll definitely check. I'm going to look into it. I just got to make sure it fits in my battery box.
Spray Bomb said he remembers when paying $60 for a Die Hard Gold.
Yo, is Steve still in here?
Yeah, I heard that too, Henry. I heard that they went to like a case of eggs for the bakery went to $97. An interstate store of any are around, according to Babe.
You're probably right. One, it probably has something to do with all that. But they take batteries now. Everybody wants your old batteries.
I think the eggs are still what? How much are the eggs for 24 at Costco?
They're not terribly priced.
Are they still $2.49?
Some they're not. Costco had their eggs reasonably priced, but you're only allowed 2 24s, which is plenty for Kim and I. It's plenty, but I imagine some people.
Because Randy said they went from $1.16 to over $6. That's because of the bird flu.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin had a good point. They're using everything up, making them for the Teslas.
Yeah. And interstate are not what they used to be, Robbie. They're just not. They're the same as everybody else. I was talking to my buddies down the shop. There's like one centralized battery maker that slaps everybody's name on everything now.
No, we just get 124 pack every 2 weeks. But Brian has like 2 eggs in the morning a day.
See, that's just it. The regular supermarkets are jacking everything up. If you go to wholesale stores, Don.
Randy said $8 at Sam's Club.
Wow. I guess we're gonna have to look and see how much they cost us last time. Huh? We really didn't pay attention.
No, I would have paid attention to that.
Hon, you were over there getting me a piece of pizza. So I was the one at the
they got the big sign right on the thing where it tells you how much.
Oh, I thought you were talking at the register. We're going to be going.
We can't have chickens here. See, Chad said he was going to let Megan get some chickens, but we can't have chickens here. We're not allowed to have any.
Oh yeah, we're not. Yeah, we're not allowed in our township. You're not allowed to have farm animals. There's a lot of regulations now. It's like everything's rules.
No, that's been forever. You can't have farm animals.
I guess people don't want roosters crowing next to our neighbor. Remember we looked at that one house, that investment property, and there was a chicken running around in the backyard?
No.
Right down there off of Norman. It was the neighbors, I think.
Rules were made to be broken. Get a chicken for an indoor pet.
A lot of people get pigs. I heard they're great and really smart. I don't know.
Pigs don't lay eggs. And I'm not killing a pig. I'm sorry.
Chicken poo stinks to high heaven.
Hebe had goats in her tract home.
Somebody around here, they got goats that they herd, and like if you got property and you want to clear it out, they just bring their herd of goats over, and it's like within a month, it's like clear.
No, I'm not killing anything. I don't like killing things. Oh, Kevin sold his motorcycle today. He can't ride anymore.
Dang, it's still hard to let go of
Kevin.
stuff like that. Make sure you get yourself another toy you can use, Kevin. Get a little hot rod or something.
He needs to get his Nova. Swamp Thing's cousin kept a rooster in her Detroit apartment.
That's got to be crazy.
Dune buggy. That's
There
a
you
good
go.
idea.
Mike has a dune buggy. Desert Rat has dune buggy.
Yeah, Kevin, you'll find it.
What year, Kevin? You want the 67, or you like the earlier stuff, or you like the 67, the 70s?
Rock City Rooster. Detroit Rock City Rooster. No, that was just a flip.
Yeah, I had it for what, about 3 or 4 months. We did okay on that. That was my buddy Jamie wanted to finally. I was after him. Everybody at the mill was after him for that thing. He just let me have it. Not have it. I had to pay him, but I mean, he finally said, "Go ahead, come get it." And yeah, it was a nice bike. It was a Daytona, one of 1,700, or which one? It was 1,243 of 1,700 ever made. Somebody was down there in Daytona, and they sent me a picture of the one that's in the big plate glass for show down there. It only had 1,200, 1,300 miles on it. He rode it one season, parked it, and never rode it again. Now, Phil, he has a bunch of bikes. I don't know, you guys. I've had you over to Phil's shop a couple times. He works on them like in the spring. You can't get Phil in the spring. I mean, he's got 2 bike lifts, and he's got like people lining up to bring stuff down, everybody getting their bikes ready for the season. Everybody always wants new stuff.
Do you want me to yell at you one? Is that what you're saying? He's asking if they're boring, and if I'm playing solitaire. I'll start yelling at you one like I do to BW.
67, 72. Did you ever look at the trikes they got out there now, Kevin? My neighbor Jerry, before he got arrested, before he passed away, he was angling towards getting.
He said he can't get his leg over.
Yeah, he's got a nice shop, Robbie. I guess, yeah. I don't know if it'd be any easier for a trike or not. Probably not.
No, there was no cards being shuffled. I'm laying back in the chair, relaxing. I should put my feet up. Oh, that's cool, Henry.
He just decided that's where he lived. That's pretty cool.
We had a cat like that. We had a couple cats like that.
Yeah, they used to all hang around here until we got the dogs, and then they're like, "Well, we ain't going there no more."
We had Inky and Howie. I miss my cats.
Oh man,
I like dogs too. I like all animals.
good reason to have dogs.
My cat ran this house. He put that 110-pound lab pit in his place. We used to yell at him and he used to look out the window on the back of the couch. He'd put his head on the back of the couch, and then we'd yell at him, and the cat would go over and smack him.
Cats are good repellents for rodents, that's for sure.
When do we see Kim on the camera at BW doing commentary? He can't keep up with the comments.
I do my best. I do okay.
Don has 2 cats. You know, I love orange cats. Orange tabby cats are the best. They're all the best, but you going to any Oilers games, one? We have 2 dogs.
We have 2. Both rescues. Both are elderly now. One is more elderly than the other, but they're both elderly senior citizens now. They fit right in around here.
Oh, Henry, that's sad. Why did the chicken cross the road? To prove to the possum that it can be done. Oh, they're upstairs.
I can't believe that they didn't want to make the game up. I understand stopping the game and all that, but I can't believe they just it's the no contest and move on.
That's what my mom and dad have, Randy, at Border Collie, and she's really smart.
Yeah, there's a lot of bear back home now where I'm from. It's like my buddy John, every once in a while, he'll put pictures up. He's got bears walking through his front yard. And it's like, when I was a kid, we used to party in the field and, you walk into the woods to take a leak. How many bears were looking at me while I was taking a leak back then? I don't know. Yeah. But it's kind of freaky that
David Talloway wanted to see a picture. So this was a picture I took today.
And you're in the there you go. He's a senior citizen now. What do you think, hon? You think he's about 14 now?
I think he's about 13 or 14.
13 or 14. It's just a wild guess because they're rescues.
Well, we know how old Colbert is.
Harry, when I'm talking about his black bear, you probably got them grizzly bears and everything else up there in Colorado, right? I mean, you got to have something to warn you, I guess.
And then see if I can find a picture of Colbert.
It was a bad decision. I don't want to sound heartless or anything like that, but we had a guy pass away at work about a month ago. He had a heart attack. They didn't pronounce him until he got him to the hospital, but he died at work, basically, and it's like they made us go back to work. I guess regular people don't count. I don't know. I wasn't there, but they made the people that, what are you going to do, So I don't know.
I can't find it.
That's right, David. Everybody does.
Spray bomb's got gators and pythons.
Gators and pythons.
That's right, Rip. I used to have a black cat, and that was my familiar because I'm a witch. Just ask BW.
It's true.
It's true. What was that?
One said everybody poops. I said it's true. Okay, I thought maybe you could read. You got to keep up with the comments.
I said to you, I asked BW if I'm a witch, and you said it's true.
Oh, I was reading that everybody poops.
Oh, Kevin, his Yorkie turned 9 today, and his other one is 15. Shaky had 2 people pass who worked for him while at work.
Yeah. It's and I heard my buddy Jamie that got the bike. He said that he heard that the guy that passed away, if he would have just went to the doctor regular, they would have found what was going on and it wasn't a big issue or something. I don't know. It's all speculation.
Oh, right. Let me ask you, have you made a doctor's appointment yet?
No. I told you what I was going to do, and you didn't seem opposed to it because I have enough.
You didn't tell what people what your A1.
Oh, my A1C. Okay. Anybody that was curious, remember I told you guys and showed you it was 8.8. I got it down to 6.9. So my next goal is I'm going to shoot for like a 6.4.
There you
for
go,
the next
Randy.
one. So I dropped it 2 whole points in 3 months, just knocking off candy and exercising. Thanks, Larry. Thanks, Chaz. The one, appreciate it, Robbie. Thanks, Kevin. It's so I got that down, but in turn, I was eating a lot of the meat sticks and stuff like that. So now my cholesterol. So I got no more.
I'm sorry, Rip.
No more of that junk, and now we got to get that under control because I know what's going to happen. Ken's like, "Did you make your doctor's appointment yet?" I said, "I'm going to wait till about almost 3 months, make my blood appointment, then go get my blood work slip because you can get that anytime you want, and have it ready to go again for the next one." But like my goal is I'm going to try to get my A1C down a little further, and now I got to knock off the cholesterol causing foods.
I'm feeling
it's like I can't eat anything anymore. It ain't fair.
I'm feeling pretty good, too, babe. Just I get tired easy. That's all.
Good deal, Shaky.
Wasn't PPSS in the hospital for the flu?
Yeah, he said he had the flu. I can't remember. He had the real bad flu, real bad. IQ. I don't know. Is that? Are you teasing me, or is that something that's real? Because I can go in there right now.
Pumpkin pie is awesome.
Bean sprouts. I love beans.
I don't know. Well,
what?
I don't know if you like bean sprouts or not.
No.
Oh, he had type A flu.
Oh, okay.
You had the bad flu too, Hubie? Wow. Probably should have got my flu shot this year.
Why is everybody? I missed a comment. Why is everybody saying?
We lost a family member today.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, Rip.
And he said it was from the flu.
They said there's a really bad flu going around right now. So.
Well, working on a car always helps, right, Don?
It's what he just said. I'll tell you. I know it's got my spirits up a little bit. I'm getting excited now. I'd like to go to some car shows this year. I won't have the greatest paint job, but I like to be able to come bring my car out a little bit this year.
When I was in the hospital, they said, "Do you want your flu shot?" And I said yes, and they never gave it to me. They probably charged me for it, though.
They were terrible this time at the
CBGG.
hospital. Hey, what's up, Jason? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, they were terrible. They were terrible this time. They weren't very good this time.
And
I tell you, Don, I'm trying to catch up. I mean, it's like I was telling you, I think I wrote it in one of your comments on your video. Yo, what's up, Sonny? It's like, when you get a minute, when you actually get time, they just go. That's what I'm doing because it seems like every time I get rolling, something big happens and I have to put the brakes on. So I'm trying to get as far along as I can right now, Like I said, I want to get it off the race blocks pretty soon because I want to be ready to paint it by spring. So, and I want to have everything underneath done. I want to be able to turnkey start it up, and then we can start really jamming on the body work. I'd love to do a lot of the sanding outside so I don't get all that dust in my shop. And then that acid I told you guys about, that aluminum cleaning acid that Rick told me to get, that bottle exploded in the back of my shop. I cleaned it up the best I could, but I think that I don't know if that metal container I got from Dickerson's, I don't know if that's going to make it. I mean, I can't get it out right now. The car's got it blocked in. It's like, oh well.
Chris wants to race.
Sure. But at Cecil County, I'm not going to street race that thing. I'm not going to. I got at Cecil County. I'll race you.
Well, he's from New York.
Who, Chris?
Yeah.
No, he's in Jersey.
Well,
ACCO. If the ACCO should be open this year, we can go to a test and tune, meet up at a test and tune, and take it down the track. Randy Quay's over there. Did any of you guys get a chance to check out that 57 Chevy I put a link to? Yeah, he was I met him at that when I went to the drag races to watch my buddy Mike Allen. He just sold his race stuff he's done. His dad got sick, and then he got sick. I heard he's retiring and never coming back to work. Heard he just first of the year. He just said, "That's it. I'm done." Now, is that true or not? I'm not 100% on it, but I mean, he didn't tell nobody. He just, that's it. He shut it off. I was like, wow. He said when he's selling all his race stuff, he tried to sell me his trailer. But if I'm going to get a trailer, I'm going to get a newer one because I want to have something that, where I can crash in it and it has a bathroom and stuff. Like Grady.
Copied off. You saw that and you're like, that's what I want.
Absolutely, that's what I want. I want something that can serve multi-purposes.
See, he's in New York. I told you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was Jersey.
He said ACCO is the best. Right, Terry?
No, it's not. It's not Joe Allen. It's Mike Allen, and he drove a Firebird. At least the last car he was driving was Firebird. He said when he sold everything, he's like he's still got a bunch of friends, and they always want him to drive. So he said he still has a couple rides. He's just not going to own a race car anymore. So
I'm lucky because I've been working from home for the past almost 3 years, so I don't have to go into work anymore. But still, you still got to deal with all the crap.
It's something you got to consider, Terry. If healthcare was a little more reasonable, I would think about backing off earlier. But with the healthcare the way it is, I don't know when I'll be able to retire. It's not like when our grandparents were getting on Medicare. Now you have to have, Plan B and all this other stuff. It costs so much money. It's like, some people just they don't have enough money for groceries.
Thanks for coming in.
Hey, thanks for coming in, Larry. Yeah, Chaz, my buddy Pete retired out. I wish I'd stayed in. You're not telling a 22-year-old what you could tell me now. Or I'd have probably stayed in. She'd have probably made me stay in if we both knew what we know now.
Bye, Mark.
All right, Mark, take it easy, buddy. I appreciate you coming in. Huh? Yeah, it is about that time. So I hope everybody has a safe week. Yeah. Go out there and work on your stuff, man. Let me know what you're doing. Send me an email. Send me a picture. I haven't heard from you in a while, Harry. Anything going on with the car? Let me know if you got anything happening. Love looking at that stuff.
Everybody have a great week.
Absolutely.
Stay safe. Enjoy the weather if you're having nice weather. Stay warm if you're in Canada.
Yeah.
Or North Dakota like Tony G.
Yeah.
Or who else was on ice? Somebody, GOB?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of ice up that way. Keep the ice over there.
That's what Torp said at the beginning. He said 2 feet of ice on the lake where he was fishing. Could you imagine my poor feet standing on that much?
No. He said he drilled a hole in it from his truck. Everybody have a great week.
Take it easy, Sonny.
Hope to see you all next week.
Absolutely. We'll meet up next week. Hopefully we'll have some stuff. I'll try to get at least 1 or 2 videos and a couple shorts out this weekend. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm going to mess with some aluminum welding tomorrow. If I get anything rolling, maybe I'll bring the camera in for a minute or two, show you what's going on. All right. So until next week, take care, everybody.
Good night. Bye. Punch your mailman.